From beloved local favorites to historic culinary landmarks, here are the most iconic dishes in all 50 states of America and the best restaurants to get them.
That's delicious!
Alabama. Barbecue chicken with white sauce. Starting in the heart of the South, the most iconic dish in Alabama is the barbecue chicken with white sauce. The dish's history traces back to Decatur in 1925, when Big Bob Gibson whipped up this tangy mayonnaise-based sauce to slather over smoked chicken. Making it involves smoking chicken to tender perfection, then dousing it in a mix of mayonnaise. And Dreamland Barbecue in Tuscaloosa, established way back in 1958, serves this delicacy the way it's supposed to be eaten. Alaska. King crab. In Alaska, the king crab is a seafood staple. Tracy's King Crab Shack in Juneau, opened in 2006, serves some of the best of it. Preparing it involves steaming or boiling the crab legs until the meat is tender and flaky. The taste? Simply divine. The sweet, succulent crab meat, often dunked in melted butter, delivers a taste of the ocean with every bite. It's a luxurious treat that's both rich and delicate, making it a seafood lover's dream and a must-try Alaskan experience. Arizona. Chimichanga. All the way to the southwest, Arizona's chimichanga is a delight, and this deep-fried burrito is a star at El Charro Cafe in Tucson, which has been serving it since 1922. Legend has it that the chimichanga was accidentally created when founder Monica Flynn dropped a burrito into a frying pan. Making a chimichanga involves filling a large tortilla with seasoned meat, beans, cheese, and spices, then deep frying it until it's super golden and crispy. The result is a crunchy exterior that gives way to a flavorful, savory filling. Often topped with guacamole, sour cream, or salsa, it's a delightful mix of textures and tastes that's both hearty and satisfying, making it beloved in Arizona's culinary scene. Arkansas. Fried catfish. In Arkansas, the most iconic dish is fried catfish, and there's no better place to enjoy it than in Lassus Inn in Little Rock, which has been delighting customers since 1905. This southern favorite originated from the abundance of catfish in the region's lakes and rivers. To prepare it, catfish fillets are coated in a seasoned cornmeal batter and deep fried to golden perfection. Pair it with hush puppies, coleslaw, and a squeeze of lemon, and you've got a meal that's both comforting and delicious. Fried catfish at Lassus Inn is more than just food. It's taking part in Arkansas heritage. California. Fish tacos. On the West Coast, California's greatest culinary pride is the fish taco, particularly famous at Ralph Rubio's in San Diego, established in 1983. This dish has its roots in Baja California, where surfers popularized it in the 1960s. Fish tacos are made by coating fresh fish fillets in a light beer batter, frying them until crispy, and then tucking them into warm corn tortillas. Above all that, fish tacos capture the essence of California's coastal cuisine, offering a laid-back yet flavor-packed dining experience that's a hit with both locals and California's many tourists. Colorado. Rocky Mountain oysters. Colorado's Rocky Mountain oysters can only be accurately referred to as legendary, especially when served at the Buckhorn Exchange in Denver, an historic establishment since 1893. This dish has an adventurous backstory tied to cattle ranching traditions. Despite the misleading name, Rocky Mountain oysters are actually deep-fried bull testicles. The preparation involves slicing the testicles, breading them in seasoned flour, and then frying them to a crispy golden brown. Served with cocktail sauce, they offer a unique texture, crispy on the outside while sweet and tender inside. Tasting them is a rite of passage for many visitors, embodying the wild spirit of the American West. The Buckhorn Exchange, with its rustic charm and wild game menu, is the perfect place to dive into this bold culinary adventure. Connecticut. New Haven-style pizza. Heading to New England, Connecticut's claim to fame when it comes to food is the New Haven-style pizza, also known as a pizza. Frank Pepe Pizzeria Napolitana, established in 1925 in New Haven, is the quintessential spot to savor this iconic dish. A pizza is renowned for its thin, charred crust, achieved by baking in coal-fired ovens. Frank Pepe's pizza stands out for its perfect balance of crispiness and chewiness, with a slightly smoky flavor from the coal oven. This distinct style has earned it a cult following, making a visit to Frank Pepe's a must for any pizza aficionado. Delaware. Chicken and slippery dumplings. Delaware's iconic dish is chicken and slippery dumplings, a classic comfort food best enjoyed at Helen's Sausage House in Smyrna, which has been serving hearty meals since 1983. This dish has deep roots in Delaware's eastern shore, representing the region's rich agricultural heritage. The dish involves cooking chicken until it's tender, and then using the broth to simmer wide, flat dumplings made from flour, shortening, and water. These slippery dumplings differ from the fluffy, biscuit-like versions found in other parts of the country. Helen's Sausage House also adds a home-style touch, making each bite a warm and nostalgic experience. Florida. Key lime pie. Ah, the Florida Keys, where sunsets are breathtaking and the desserts are even better. Key lime pie is the star of the show here, with Blue Heaven in Key West taking the crown for the best slice. Opened in 1992, this spot, known for its roosters and live music, serves a pie with a graham cracker crust, tangy key lime custard, and a towering meringue topping. The pie's origins are shrouded in mystery, but it's believed to date back to the early 20th century, when sponge fishermen created this tart treat with locally sourced key limes and sweetened condensed milk. A bite of Blue Heaven's key lime pie is like tasting sunshine, with its perfect balance of sweet and tart flavors. Don't miss out on this heavenly dessert if you're ever in the Sunshine State. Georgia. Peach cobbler. Sweet, juicy peaches are the pride of Georgia, and there's no better way to enjoy them than in peach cobbler. Mary Mac's Tea Room in Atlanta, a beloved institution since 1945, is the best place to get a taste of this Southern classic. Founded by Mary Mackenzie, the Tea Room has been serving comfort food for generations of Georgians. The cobbler is made with fresh peaches, sugar, and a hint of cinnamon, all baked under a buttery, flaky crust. Served warm with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, it's a dessert that's both nostalgic and utterly delicious. Hawaii. Poke. In Hawaii, poke is more than just a dish. It's a lifestyle. Ono Seafood in Honolulu, established in 1995, is the go-to spot for this island favorite. Poke, meaning to slice in Hawaiian, features cubes of fresh, raw fish seasoned with soy sauce, sesame oil, and green onions. The origins of poke can be traced back to ancient Hawaiians who seasoned their catch of the day with sea salt and seaweed. At Ono Seafood, the fish is incredibly fresh, sourced directly from local fishermen. The combination of tender fish, savory seasonings, and the unami rice sauce is a taste of Hawaii in every bite. Idaho. Finger steaks. Imagine biting into golden, crispy strips of steak. That's what Idaho's beloved finger steaks feel like. The Torch Lounge in Boise popularized these delicious morsels, and they have been serving them since the 1950s. Finger steaks are made by cutting tender beef into strips, dipping them in a seasoned batter, and deep frying them to perfection. The result is a crunchy exterior with juicy, flavorful meat inside. Traditionally served with a side of fries and a cocktail sauce for dipping, this dish is a true Idahoan treat. Illinois. Deep dish pizza. In Illinois, a slice of deep dish pizza is a must. Pizzeria Uno in Chicago, established in 1943, is where this iconic pizza style originated. Unlike your typical pizza, the deep dish features a thick, buttery crust that's pressed into a high-sided pan, creating a deep pie-like base. Layered with cheese, meats, vegetables, and a rich tomato sauce, each slice is a hearty meal unto itself. The deep dish is baked until the crust is golden and the cheese is bubbly, resulting in a gooey delight with a crunchy crust. Pizzeria Uno's deep dish pizza is legendary, drawing pizza lovers from around the world to experience this unique Chicago creation. Indiana. Pork tenderloin sandwich. Indiana's culinary gem is the pork tenderloin sandwich. This sandwich features a large breaded pork tenderloin that's pounded thin, breaded, and fried until crispy. The tenderloin is then served on a bun, often overflowing due to its generous size, with traditional toppings like tomato, pickles, and mayo. Nick's Kitchen, with its long history and dedication to this iconic dish, remains a beloved spot for both locals and visitors seeking a taste of Indiana's finest. Iowa. Made Right Sandwich. In Iowa, the Made Right Sandwich reigns supreme. Made from finely crumbled ground beef, seasoned and served on a warm bun, it's a simple yet flavorful dish. The meat is cooked without being formed into a patty, giving it a loose, crumbly texture. Topped with mustard, pickles, and onions, this sandwich is a beloved comfort food that has been famous in Iowa for nearly a century. Taylor's Maid-Rite in Marshalltown, opened in 1928, is the place to enjoy this unique loose meat sandwich. Kansas. Barbecue burnt ends. Kansas City is famous for its barbecue, and burnt ends are the crown jewel. These smoky, flavorful nuggets are made from the pointed end of a beef brisket, slow smoked and caramelized with barbecue sauce. Originally considered scraps, burnt ends have become a sought-after delicacy for their intense flavor and tender texture. Joe's, a converted gas station that opened in 1996, is a must-visit spot for barbecue enthusiasts, offering an authentic taste of Kansas City's rich barbecue heritage. Kentucky. Hot Brown. Kentucky's Hot Brown, an open-faced sandwich, is legendary at the Brown Hotel in Louisville, where it was created in 1926. This dish features turkey and bacon atop toast, smothered in a rich Mornay sauce and broiled until bubbly and golden. The Hot Brown, which was invented to satisfy late-night revelers at the hotel, quickly became a hit for its savory, comforting flavors, offering a taste of Kentucky history in every bite. Louisiana. Jambalaya. Venturing into the vibrant streets of New Orleans, jambalaya is a culinary masterpiece. This hearty dish blends rice, vegetables, and an array of meats like sausage, chicken, and shrimp, all cooked together with bold Creole spices. The origins of jambalaya are a blend of Spanish, French, and African influences, reflecting Louisiana's diverse cultural heritage. K. Paul's version is particularly renowned for its robust flavors and perfect balance of ingredients, making it a must-try for anyone visiting the Big Easy. Maine. Lobster roll. The lobster roll became popular in New England in the 1920s. Maine's lobster roll is a coastal delight, and Red's Eats in Wiscasset, established in 1938, is the ultimate spot to savor this dish. Fresh lobster meat, often from a whole lobster, is lightly dressed with mayo or butter and served in a toasted split-top bun. What makes Red Eats famous is the generous portion of succulent lobster, overflowing from the bun, offering pure, unadulterated flavor. This iconic sandwich provides a delectable treat that keeps visitors coming back year after year. Maryland. Crab cakes. Out there in the South, crab cakes have been a staple in Maryland since the 19th century, and Fadley's Seafood in Baltimore, established in 1886, serves some of the best. These delicious patties are made from fresh blue crab meat mixed with breadcrumbs, mayonnaise, mustard, and a touch of Old Bay seasoning. Crab cakes are then pan-fried or baked to golden perfection. Fadley's, located in Lexington Market, has been a staple for locals and tourists alike, offering crab cakes that are crispy on the outside and succulent on the inside. It's a true Maryland experience that captures the essence of Chesapeake Bay's bounty. Massachusetts. Clam chowder. Massachusetts boasts a rich culinary tradition with its New England clam chowder. The Union Oyster House in Boston, America's oldest continuously operating restaurant since 1826, is famed for this creamy soup. Made with fresh clams, potatoes, onions, and celery, all simmered in a rich, milky broth, this chowder is a heartwarming dish. The Union Oyster House's version is particularly celebrated for its thick, savory consistency and hearty flavors. A bowl of this clam chowder is not just a meal, but a taste of Massachusetts history, perfect for those chilly New England days. Michigan. Detroit-style pizza. Detroit's pizza scene is dominated by its unique square deep dish pizza, and Buddy's Pizza, established in 1946, is the original. This pizza is characterized by its thick, airy crust that's crispy on the edges, a result of being baked in blue steel pans originally used for auto parts. Layered with a rich tomato sauce, mozzarella, and Wisconsin brick cheese that caramelizes against the pan, each bite offers a perfect balance of crunchy and chewy textures. Minnesota. Juicy Lucy. Minnesota's claim to fame is the Juicy Lucy, a cheese-stuffed burger that oozes molten cheese with every bite. This iconic burger was born at Matt's Bar in Minneapolis, which opened in 1954. The Juicy Lucy is made by sandwiching a slice of cheese between two beef patties and grilling it to perfection. The result is a burger with a juicy, flavorful interior and a deliciously crispy exterior. Matt's Bar has kept its no-frills approach, focusing on delivering this signature burger that has become a must-try for anyone visiting the Twin Cities. Mississippi. Catfish. In Mississippi, fried catfish is a beloved dish, and the Old Country Store in Lorman, operating since 1875, delivers it with a home-style flair that is hard not to love. Catfish fillets are dredged in a seasoned cornmeal batter and fried until crispy and golden brown. Fried catfish has been a Southern staple since the early 20th century. Mississippi's numerous rivers and lakes made it readily available in a popular dish, typically breaded with cornmeal and fried. Missouri, toasted ravioli. Toasted ravioli is said to have been invented in the 1940s in St. Louis, likely by accident when a chef mistakenly dropped a ravioli into hot oil. This crispy appetizer is a local favorite, especially at Charlie Guido's on the Hill in St. Louis, which has been serving it since 1981. The dish features breaded and deep-fried ravioli, usually stuffed with meat or cheese, served with marinara sauce for dipping. Crispy on the outside and warm and gooey on the inside, these bite-sized treats are perfect for appetizers or snacks. Montana, bison burger. Montana's wide-open spaces and ranching culture make the bison burger a natural favorite, with Ted's Montana Grill in Bozeman opened in 2002 being a top spot to enjoy it. Bison has been a part of Montana's diet since the days of Native American hunting, and bison meat is leaner than beef and packed with nutrients, providing a hearty yet healthy option. The bison burger at Ted's is grilled to perfection, juicy and flavorful, often topped with traditional fixins like lettuce, tomato, and cheese. The rich, slightly sweet flavor of bison sets it apart from regular beef burgers, making it a unique and delicious Montana specialty. Nebraska, runza. In Nebraska, the runza is a cherished dish, with runza restaurants founded in 1949 being the go-to place for this hearty sandwich. This stuffed sandwich was brought to Nebraska by German-Russian immigrants in the late 19th and early 20th centuries and is baked to golden brown perfection, providing a comforting, flavorful meal. The blend of tender meat and caramelized onions in a soft, warm bun makes it a unique and satisfying dish that embodies Nebraska's culinary traditions. Nevada, shrimp cocktail. The shrimp cocktail became popular in Nevada in the 1950s, particularly in Las Vegas. The Golden Gate Hotel and Casino helped popularize it by offering it as a cheap yet delicious dish. This dish became famous for its affordability and abundance, drawing in casino goers looking for a quick, tasty bite. The shrimp cocktail features plump, chilled shrimp served in a zesty cocktail sauce, often presented in a classic parfait glass. The Golden Gate continues to be a landmark for this timeless appetizer, offering a taste of vintage Vegas. New Hampshire, apple cider donuts. Apple cider donuts have been a New England fall tradition since the early 20th century. These donuts are made with fresh apple cider, giving them a distinct sweet tart flavor. Cider Hill Farm in Amesbury, established in 1981, is renowned for this apple cider donuts. Each bite of these soft, flavorful donuts captures the essence of autumn, making them a seasonal favorite that draws both locals and tourists. New Jersey, pork roll. New Jersey's iconic dish is the pork roll, also known as Taylor ham. It was invented by John Taylor in 1856 in Trenton, and the best place to savor it is at the Case Pork Roll Company, which has been operating since 1870 right there in Trenton. This beloved breakfast meat is typically sliced and grilled, then served on a hard roll with egg and cheese. The pork roll has a rich, smoky flavor with a slightly tangy bite, making it a delicious and hearty option for breakfast sandwiches. New Mexico, green chili stew. New Mexico's signature dish is green chili stew, best enjoyed at the Shed in Santa Fe, a local favorite since 1953. This hearty stew features roasted green chilies, potatoes, pork, and a blend of spices simmered to perfection. The green chilies give the stew a vibrant, spicy kick, balanced by the tenderness of the pork and the richness of the broth. The Shed's version is particularly famous for its depth of flavor and the perfect harmony of ingredients, making it a must-try for anyone visiting New Mexico. New York, buffalo wings. In New York, particularly in Buffalo, the buffalo wing is the reigning champion of bar food. The Anchor Bar in Buffalo, established in 1964, is the birthplace of this iconic dish. Buffalo wings are made by deep frying chicken wings until crispy and then tossing them in a tangy, spicy sauce made from hot sauce and butter. Served with celery sticks and blue cheese dressing, these wings are a perfect blend of heat and flavor. The Anchor Bar's recipe remains a closely guarded secret, but their wings continue to set the standard for this beloved American snack. North Carolina, pulled pork barbecue. North Carolina's pulled pork barbecue has roots in the colonial era, using whole hogs slow-cooked over a pit. The meat is typically seasoned with a vinegar-based sauce, reflecting the region's culinary traditions. Lexington barbecue, often referred to as the honey monk, has been a cornerstone of North Carolina's barbecue tradition, drawing barbecue enthusiasts from far and wide, and is the best place to try it. The pork is slow-cooked over hardwood coals, then pulled and mixed with a tangy vinegar-based sauce. This style of barbecue is known for its juicy meat with a perfect balance of smoky elements. North Dakota, Nefla soup. Nefla soup, a creamy, hearty dish, has roots in the German-Russian communities that settled in North Dakota in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. It features dumplings, or nefla, potatoes, and chicken, all simmered in a rich broth, reflecting the comforting rustic cuisine of the settlers. In North Dakota, Nefla soup is a comforting favorite, best enjoyed at Kroll's Diner, which has been serving locals since 1969. Ohio, Cincinnati chili. Cincinnati chili was introduced by Macedonian immigrants in the 1920s. It features a Mediterranean spiced meat sauce served over spaghetti, topped with shredded cheese, onions, and beans. Skyline Chili, founded in 1949, popularized this unique dish and is the place to experience it. It's a flavorful, hearty dish that sets itself apart from traditional chili. Skyline Chili's recipe is a closely guarded secret, and the chain remains a beloved institution across Ohio for this iconic comfort food. Oklahoma, chicken fried steak. In Oklahoma, chicken fried steak is a beloved classic, and Cattleman's Steakhouse in Oklahoma City, established in 1910, is the best place to eat it. It became popular in the early 20th century, influenced by German and Austrian immigrants' schnitzel recipes. This dish features a tenderized beef steak breaded and fried to a golden crisp, then smothered in creamy gravy. The Cattleman's Steakhouse, with its rich history and cowboy charm, offers a perfect setting to enjoy this hearty, satisfying meal, making it a staple of Oklahoma's culinary landscape. Oregon, Marionberry pie. Oregon's Marionberry pie is a sweet highlight, especially at the Willamette Valley Pie Company in Salem, which has been operating since 1999. Marionberries were developed in Oregon in the 1950s, and Marionberry pie quickly became a state favorite. Known for its perfect balance of tartness and sweetness, this pie captures the essence of Oregon's bountiful berry harvests. The Willamette Valley Pie Company is a must-visit for a taste of this quintessential Oregon dessert. Pennsylvania, Philly cheesesteak. Established in 1930, Pat's King of Steaks in Philadelphia created the Philly cheesesteak, which is now an iconic Pennsylvania dish. This sandwich features thinly sliced beefsteak cooked on a griddle, topped with melted cheese and served in a long hoagie roll, often topped with onions, peppers, and mushrooms. Pat's cheesesteak remains a beloved, classic hearty sandwich that defines Philadelphia cuisine. Rhode Island clam cakes. Deep-fried balls of dough with bits of clams have been a Rhode Island staple since the early 20th century. Aunt Carrie's in Narragansett, opened since 1920, is renowned for serving these savory treats, often enjoyed with clam chowder. These deep-fried balls of dough are filled with bits of clams, creating a crispy exterior with a soft, savory inside. Perfectly paired with a bowl of clam chowder, Aunt Carrie's clam cakes are a beloved seaside treat that has been delighting generations of Rhode Islanders. South Carolina, shrimp and grits. Transport yourself to the Lowcountry with a plate of shrimp and grits at Hominy Grill in Charleston. This dish, a Southern classic since the 20th century, features succulent shrimp sautéed with bacon, garlic, and scallions served over creamy, buttery grits. The harmony of flavors and textures makes shrimp and grits a must-try for anyone visiting South Carolina. South Dakota, chislic. Chislic, deep-fried cubes of meat, usually from lamb or beef, is a traditional South Dakotan dish brought by immigrants in the late 19th century. Experience the local flavor of South Dakota with chislic at Meridian Corner in Freeman, a community favorite since 1954. Served with a side of garlic salt and crackers, chislic is a savory, protein-packed snack that embodies the hearty, straightforward cuisine of the Great Plains. Meridian Corner's friendly, rustic setting makes it the perfect place to enjoy this regional specialty. Tennessee, hot chicken. Hot chicken, a Nashville specialty, was created in the 1930s by Thornton Prince. Just like the name implies, brace yourself for the fiery sensation of hot chicken at Prince's Hot Chicken Shack in Nashville. Established in 1945, this legendary spot serves up chicken marinated in a spicy blend, fried to crispy perfection, and coated in a cayenne pepper paste. The result is a dish that's crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, and bursting with heat. Prince's unpretentious setting and dedication to this spicy delight make it a culinary landmark in Tennessee. Texas. Brisket. Brisket is central to Texas barbecue, with a history tracing back to the state's cattle driving days in the 19th century. Texas's pride lies in its brisket, with Franklin Barbecue in Austin being a standout since its opening in 2009. This mouth-watering brisket is slow-smoked for hours, resulting in tender, juicy meat with a rich, smoky flavor. The line starts early, but the wait is worth it for the perfectly seasoned bark and succulent interior. Franklin Barbecue's dedication to this dish has made it a top destination for barbecue enthusiasts seeking an authentic Texan experience. Utah. Fry sauce. Utah's unique fry sauce, popularized by Arctic Circle since 1950, is a simple yet beloved condiment. A blend of ketchup and mayonnaise, this creamy, tangy sauce pairs perfectly with crispy fries. It's a regional favorite that offers a delightful balance of sweet and savory, making it a must-try for visitors looking to experience a true taste of Utah. Vermont. Maple Creamy. Vermont's Maple Creamy is a sweet delight, best enjoyed at Morse Farm Maple Sugar Works in Montpelier, serving since the 1800s. This soft-serve ice cream infused with pure Vermont maple syrup offers a rich, creamy texture and authentic maple flavor. Enjoying a Maple Creamy at Morse Farm is a quintessential Vermont experience that everyone has got to try at least once in their lives. Virginia. Virginia ham. Virginia ham, a dry, cured ham, has been a staple since colonial times. The Smithfield Inn, established in 1752, offers an historic setting to enjoy this salty, rich ham, often served as part of traditional Southern meals. At the Smithfield Inn, the ham's deep, complex flavors are complemented by the inn's charming, historic ambiance, providing a taste of Virginia's agricultural heritage. Washington. Geoduck. Washington's geoduck, a giant clam with sweet briny meat, is a unique treat best savored at Taylor Shellfish Farms in Shelton. Operating since 1890. Harvested since the 1800s, it is often served sashimi style or slightly cooked to highlight its natural flavor. Taylor Shellfish Farms provides a fresh, authentic experience, making it a must-try for seafood lovers either exploring the flavors of Washington's coast or simply searching for a good time. West Virginia. Pepperoni roll. West Virginia's signature snack is the pepperoni roll, which originated in the Country Club Bakery in Fairmont in 1927. Created as a convenient lunch for coal miners, this roll features pepperoni sticks baked inside soft bread, creating a savory, portable snack. The combination of the spicy pepperoni and the fluffy roll has made it a beloved regional treat, with Country Club Bakery continuing to be a favorite spot for locals and visitors to enjoy this tasty piece of West Virginia history. Wisconsin. Cheese curds. Cheese curds are a byproduct of the cheese-making process. They gained popularity in the mid-20th century, especially in the dairy-rich regions of the state. Wisconsin is famous for its cheese curds today, and the old-fashioned tavern and restaurant in Madison, which has been around since 2005, is known for serving it best. These bite-sized pieces of fresh cheese are battered and deep-fried to a golden brown, creating a crispy exterior with a squeaky, chewy inside. Wyoming. Chicken fried steak. Wyoming's chicken fried steak is a hearty classic, best enjoyed at the Luxury Diner in Cheyenne, which has been serving hungry patrons since 1926. Chicken fried steak goes way back to the early 20th century, influenced by German and Austrian immigrants' schnitzel recipes. This dish features tenderized beefsteak, breaded and fried until golden, then smothered in a creamy gravy. The Luxury Diner's cozy, nostalgic atmosphere makes it the perfect place to savor this comforting meal, embodying the rustic charm and hearty appetite of the West. From the smoky brisket of Texas to the sweet maple creamy of Vermont, America's iconic dishes offer a delicious journey through its rich culinary history. Each dish tells a story, from the traditions of settlers to regional innovations. So which culinary adventure are you excited to embark upon first?